All right, all right. This is Concepcion J, and welcome to the Ill Hip Hop Visionary Summit. We are talking about the Rev, Ev, and Solution of hip hop. This is where gurus speak their truth, their growth, and their vision in hip hop. And today we have a very special guest coming out of California and still putting it in for the game today. Let's give it up for Nando. What's good with it?
What's up? What's up? What's up? Appreciate you having me on. I'm doing good, man. I'm doing good. Just grinding, like you said, never stopping. The work's coming. We just had the babies too, so living the dad life again. Thank you. So yeah, that's it. Just busy, really busy right now.
All right, good. That's a blessing. So we'll go ahead. We'll get right into it. When did the hip hop revolution start for you?
It started honestly when, I listened to my mom and my grandmas tell stories back when I was born. I was always right there trying to imitate, watching Breaking and Beat Street. So they would always have that movie playing when I was a toddler trying to, do the little moves. So really, at a young age, I was always hip to the music. So as I kept getting older, you know what I'm saying? It was just each year was a different, someone new coming out. The era in hip hop was changing. So, it started real young for me, real young. That got my interest, and it hasn't stopped.
Yeah. And so, was it always in Cali?
Mainly obviously because I'm from California, so the first things I kind of gravitated to was more on the gangster rap status. But back then I was still listening. My pops, which Grandmaster Flash, the Furious Five, Run DMC. So, obviously a lot of the East Coast hip hop that, older genres that I was kind of into. But obviously, like when I started listening to rap, hip hop, it was more, on the West Coast, the Pacs, you know what I'm saying? Dre, Snoop were just hitting. It started with the West, but then I had cousins, started a lot of it with E40, you know what I'm saying? E40 was a big influence, Short. My uncles, one of the first cassettes I ever had was my godfather's Life is Too Short album.
Yeah.
Found it. He went on vacation, left his cassettes. So I started going through them. That's when I came across the Ghetto Boys tape. You know what I'm saying? So I always kind of had a little bit of everything around me. But you know what I'm saying? West Coast is that's where the heart's at.
Yeah.
So yeah, now like I said, it was real early and it just kept going and going. As far as like wanting to rap, it was more around like 12, 13 in middle school is when it kind of, really caught my, like, I want, trying to be in the backyard, trying to rap, imitate like I'm rocking a show or something. But,
yeah,
I didn't know what I was doing. So, I just never took onto it. But until like sophomore years when I was in biology class and some dude, one of the homies I knew from a while ago, they had rapped, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's like, he started getting, it was kind of like, oh shit, how you do that? Like, and he started, hey man, this is how you write a fucking verse or something. So he started, hey, this is how you count bars. This is how this and that. So once that got, introduced to me is when I was like, okay, that's when I started putting songs together and started, trying to record, it was right here in my room on my cassette player, little karaoke machine, hit the record with the tapes, go back, run it back, bam.
The kids don't know about that.
Try to say the whole verse. You had to rap the verse because you couldn't go back. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't no punch-ins then. You had to know your shit and then go. And yeah, it was fun. You know what I'm saying? I was a kid. I was just getting into it. So it was cool at that point, and then it just started gravitating from there. I had stopped for like 5 years. Even before I met you, I wasn't, I had just started coming back to doing it. So, I took the break, and then it, happened to be another homie that they recorded. He was actually recording with Quick Shot and AO and all them. My boy Cheese. So Ammo, all them, they had their little thing, and it was like, okay, and she was with my cousin. So it was like, yeah, I got a cousin who used to rap, and he doesn't do it no more. So it was, hey, when we kick it, I'm gonna make you rap. And like, nah, you know what I'm saying? And hey, he did it. And once he did that, it was, because he had the studio, so it was it went full blown again, and then it's been on ever since.
Nice. Yeah, so, that's what's up.
You
So
know what I'm
then
saying?
did you see like a growth in yourself at that time, or like was it later and then you started, when did it start working for you?
So yeah, I mean, it took a minute. Like I said, I was always the one. Like, people, even to this day, people know me. Like, I wouldn't jump in ciphers. You know what I'm saying? I was the dude, the quiet dude in the back. That yeah, I rapped, but I wasn't like, I just didn't have that confidence to think I could. My freestyles were trash. You know what I'm saying? My songs were cool. I had
Mm-hmm.
some cool. I impressed a couple local people that were like, okay, that I was a fan of prior. That started like, bro, you got something. Just keep writing.
Keep going.
So it was just making song after song. Some were cool, some weren't, some, what I'm saying. So just going through that process to really, when it was, when I joined in with POR, at that time is when, like, I seen the growth. I was getting better. You know what I'm saying? I was catching more attention from people. You know what I'm saying? Being Mexican, it wasn't, people expected a one type of sound from me, and then when they heard it, it was like, oh wait, hold on,
Oh.
this is like, yeah, no, he ain't just typical. Yeah, like, no, I'm different. So it started that. So then once I was in the POR situation, is where I was comfortable with my flow. Like, I knew I could play. I think the first album I was still like, all right, still finding it. It was around the Cool Tape project, and then the Win album is when, like, I felt comfortable, especially with the Cool Tape. The way, like, I was writing, and just the shit, the way I was spitting was just like, okay, that's when the cockiness started coming out a little bit. And then when we went into the Win album, you know what I'm saying, it was like everything was just hitting from there. And then I
Nice.
felt more comfortable to jump in ciphers. You know what I'm saying? Like, I could kick the beat, even if I stumble, I could pick up. Like, I'm able to ride with the tempo of the beat, and kind of play with, like, the flow. Like, after the Win album, like, that situation happened. Took a little hiatus by myself, and then linked up with Graham and BSTMF, and started that. So I seen the growth again in that part, because with Graham, the kind of artist he is, it was, being around that, the writing, and he's got a different mind state, like, hey, do it this way, and try to write a song like this rather than just rapping. Like, try to write, do this. So that's where the voice started playing more, and just the different styles of how I was coming out.
Yeah.
It was starting to come together a little bit even more. You know what I'm saying? So everything that I taken from each situation is just growing. I mean, it all finally came together. I mean, and it showed
Yeah.
it on the latest EP that I dropped. It's probably my best work that I've done to date. And you could just, the feedback coming back from it is like, everybody's like, man, you could really see the growth and the difference, like, with everything coming together now. So you know what I'm saying, it's just like hip hop. You see the time periods we went through, the West, Death Row era, Bad Boy era, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying, the flash, bling bling, all that, like,
Yeah.
up until where we're at now. You know what I'm saying? So I've seen a lot of growth and a lot of things, just being in the music scene. And then, like I said, I'll stumble upon tracks, old tracks, that we've done, just through the years, and, like, to hear from now how I'm now, and then it's like, oh man, like, you can just hear it, like, okay, I would have totally did this different, or
Yeah.
shit, I'm gonna go remake this song, because that song's still dope, I'm gonna do it this way though now. So
Yep. No,
but
most
yeah,
definitely.
but
That's
it's
what's
cool.
up.
Yeah, I love it. Like I said, I see not only the growth in myself, but even, like, artists that we've been around, and I've been around for a long time, 10 plus years. You see everybody's growth, you see everybody's development, you see the change in everybody. And I remember when they dropped this project, and this project sounds even better, so
Yeah.
it's dope. Music's dope.
It is. It is. Yes. And so what do you see in the future for hip hop, for yourself and this as a whole?
And I mean, it's forever growing. It's gonna not stop growing. I'll speak, like they say, that these kids nowadays that are taking over rap. I mean, I wasn't the hugest fan of some of the stuff coming out. But obviously I got, a daughter that's gonna be 15 that listens to this stuff that I hear, like, I play her all my stuff, so she knows, the Pox, and she knows what dad likes and real.
Yeah.
But it's a trip. I mean, I don't agree with a lot of it, but I mean, it's cool just to see the way it's going, and I think it's just going to continue to get even better. You know what I'm saying? It's just, I mean, we've seen so many changes. It's going to continue to grow and grow. Like I said, all the OGs that we listen to, the Snoops and all that.
Yeah.
I know they're doing it, but to see them bring more of these youngsters on under their wing and launching them is something I'm hoping to see as we keep continuing to go, because that's really what it needs to be.
What
I
it
mean,
is.
you
Yeah.
know, I mean the little, you know, let the little guys come up. You know, we all had our time, so. And with me too, that's where it's at. I mean, I'm going to continue to do what I do. You know, I'm obviously I'm still getting older too, but I mean, I got an eye out. I got ears out for, you know, I got little nephews and other little cats that are around doing their thing. Like I said, I'm not going to be, you know, out here rapping and making records forever, but I definitely want to have my hands in music.
Yeah.
To the day I'm gone. So at least
yeah, you still, I would say, yeah, you still got a lot of like.
I'm not done. No, I'm not saying that, but you know what I'm saying? I mean, because lately, like even now when I get into these, like this is the latest project I dropped was my first solo project I had dropped in 4 years.
And wow.
You know, so you know, I had done like a joint with my boy Bug. I did the Q&J tape. You know, I was focusing on singles. So when I finally transitioned to this piece, it was still like I still meeting little cats and like kind of, you know, got a couple got my nephew on a mixtape song that I ain't dropped yet, that his first time pretty much in the studio too. So it's like just starting to kind of see who, you know, what kids are out there, man, because you know what I'm saying, they're coming next, and a lot of these kids, there's some dope ass little kids out there. I've been in some ciphers with some youngsters where I'm like, shit, I don't even want to jump in this damn thing, you know, like
yeah.
they're killing it, you know, let them do their thing. So, but yeah, no, like I said, I just continue to see this, you know, hip hop grow is it, you know, when hip hop started, they thought it wasn't going to last for more than 2 years. They thought it was going to fade out. And now look at, you know what I'm saying? We came a long way, got country music, you know, sounding like rap now, like, you know what I'm saying? We came a long way, and I don't think we're going to stop, you know, and that's the beautiful thing about this. So, you know, that's all I want to see. Like I said, is really just more the OG start taking these, you know, these kids under their wings and showing them, you know, and opening up that door.
Right. Yes, I totally agree. And yeah, and you have, I think you have that, you have that, what's the word? I can't even think about it. I'll come back to it.
There you go.
But if you had a superpower in hip hop, what would it be?
Oh, wow. Superpower in hip hop, what would it be? That's a good one. Honestly, I wish I could be like, I don't battle rap, but I wish I was like, if that was gonna be my power, would be the dopest battler ever. I guess you would say you didn't want to mess with my bars. Like I got good bars, but like I never battle rapped. I've always respected and admired like cats that go out there and actually battle, because I wish I could do it. I mean, don't give me, you know, you want to diss Nando, I'll go bar for bar with you in the song.
Right.
But to see the battle styles and just the people that do that, like to me, that's like another whole level of, when I see dudes that could do that and then still be artists, like to me, you're already a superhero at that, because you know, it takes something special to battle, like to really battle and eat fools up, like yeah. So I guess that would be me. I mean, I just want to be. My secret is I wish.
Battle rapper.
Yeah, the dopest battle rapper ever.
Yeah. Okay. All right. And I was going to say, you have a duty, kind of in a sense, because as older people in music, you know, we have a duty to the younger kids coming up in music. So, you know, continue to do that. You know, you already have that as a leader, period, as a person. So.
Yeah, no, definitely. Like I said, that's the future. And, you know, everyone always talks about, you know, with all the stuff going on, man, it starts with, you know, we could break the cycle, you know what I'm saying? That's the whole point. And then we got these new ones coming in. I've always been one, why we going to, you know, not show them the right way. If I already been through some dumb stuff and you don't need to, then, you know what I'm saying? Let me help you go this way, and let's get you heard, and let's go do this. And, you know, so yeah, I'm definitely with that.
Yes. All right. And then did you have any a free gift that you want to offer the audience today?
I got my new music video that just dropped. and my EP that just dropped, Inside My Thoughts.
Okay.
So
Thank you.
we're gonna do something special. Yeah.
That's what's up. Thank you. You keep them coming.
Hey, I have to. I got new more stuff coming too. I've been working. Trust me.
Yes, awesome. All right, and then one last question: why is it important to keep hip hop alive?
Because hip hop is a lifestyle. It is a lifeline. I mean, I don't have it tatted on my stomach for nothing. I live, breathe, and eat hip hop. Like, to me, if you could ask my wife, if I didn't have rap or hip hop in my life, I don't know what I would do. Honestly, I don't know what I'd be doing. Like, it's just it's a lifestyle. It's like I said, it's a lifeline. It's just pure mix. You know what I'm saying? It's just one of those things that, like, I mean, I love my kids, but I love hip hop just, just the same shit. Like, we can't let it die. You know what I'm saying? Because it's a culture. Like you said, it's
Yeah,
like, like my culture, Mexican, my heritage, anything like that. To me, it's the same thing. We can't let nothing of that die. It's just, we got to keep it going.
definitely. All right,
Forever.
all right. Yes. Hip hop forever. No,
That's right.
And where can everybody find you?
You can find me on IG at Nando.QBST. On Facebook is Music by Nando. Spotify, iTunes, all that, Nando Q. Yeah. And Bless Sweat and Tears Music Family page. Anywhere.
All right. All right. Well, thank you for your service.
Thank you.
Again, congratulations on the 2 new family
Thank
members.
Thank you. Yep.
And yeah, keep going. We appreciate your art and the culture that you bring to the culture.
Thank you. And I appreciate all you guys for taking the time and supporting all these years too. So.
Oh, for sure. For sure. All right, y'all. This is Nando. I am Concepcion J, and you are just watching the Ill Hip Hop Visionary Summit. We will see you with the next guru. Peace.
Peace out.